What is fundamentally a good sounding IEM? We as reviewers, more often than not, can sometimes really judge a popular opinion or a IEM that is in demand just because it can surpass the basic tonality challenges that an audiophile IEM should cross at any levels. On this issue, Floyd Toole once said, although we hear differently, our detection process or the detection of abnormalities in audio is very similar. It's not far off from one another. Often beginners struggles around this issue a lot because they have a very limited experience. Even now, I have to ask myself this question: what is a fundamentally good IEM? Today I will tell you what a good sounding IEM is. The ND Planet. I am not keeping this IEM. No one paid or influenced me to say anything good or bad about any products. Even I am giving away this IEM to any one of you. You just have to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment why you need this IEM. I will pick 5% upon the comments and I will raffle among them randomly. This giveaway is brought to you by the Audio Store. Do check them out. They have a great curation of products, and thanks for sponsoring this video. Now coming to the sound quality of this IEM. If you have seen my ranking list, you would have noticed that the lowest rated IEM in my ranking list is NDZR. That's the reason why I hadn't any expectation with this brand, because come on, it's the least rated IEM in the ranking list and I disliked every part of that IEM. So continuing this review, do note that my bias or my expectation doesn't take any effect while judging this IEM. Now let's start with the sound quality review. Why this IEM is a good sounding IEM? It can do bass well, it can do mids well, it can do treble alright. It's an $16 IEM, $16-$70 IEM. The way it produces the bass is kinda nuts, to be honest, at this price point. It is thunderous, it is controlled, the sub bass is very authoritative and the mid bass is punchy. The mids though have that cheap feeling, but on the tonality side of things, it does a great justice to the tonality. On the treble, might be some issues that you can find. It's just that it's not a trade-off, it's just a flavor. You can feel the airiness of the sound or the sparkliness of the sound a bit reduced, which might contribute to a lot of factor like the detail retrieval, the presence, the preference. So I think they played a very safe game with this IEM. And to be honest, it just costs like $16, and doing something that is not wrong is a very big deal. Rather than making something stand out, they did like nothing wrong in it. It's just too good for the price. This is not a statement that you should take lightly. Like the IEM that I recommend below $30 is BQYZ BQ10. It does give it a competition. Like it's that good. Now comparing BQ10 to this ND Planet, BQ10 is a bit richer, it has a more fuller body, it sounds a bit mature. If you like different flavor, if you like a lot of sub bass in your music, if you like reduced treble, this thing is like a killer. Oh my god, I can't emphasize this enough. The attack and decay in the bass, it's so natural and so lifelike that I don't know how they pulled it off under $17. There are things that I didn't like the upper mid range is not pronounced, it is very safe, too safe for my liking. And the mid range, it doesn't have a lot of textures and details, but as of now you can get the idea of the tonality of this IEM, right? And god, this thing is good. Now coming to the technical aspects of this IEM, the soundstage you get to this IEM is extremely good. It's vast, it just creates a sense of space or atmosphere around you. It's not, of course it's not holographic, it can be holographic. Let me put up my technicality scale, and it just falls under the area of Moondrop Aria, which is a bit ahead of the Bunny. The thing that surprised me with this IEM is the imaging and instrument separation. Like with that recessed treble, I didn't expect it to be that accurate with the imaging, but it's kinda too accurate for the price. Like the technicalities on this IEM is just nuts. When it comes to the resolution, this thing falls off. Like I think Moondrop Chew 2 or Chew resolves a bit better than this. Now coming to the two very crucial aspects of this IEM, dynamics and timbre. For the price, they do extremely good, but on an average they are pretty decent. But for $17 they are like incredible, and I can recommend this enough. So in conclusion, I am not saying that you should buy this IEM eyes closed. Like the tonality of 700 and 02 is better. Like the treble you get with that IEMs are extremely good. The mid range you get with that IEM is extremely good. If you like a very hi-fi signature, the BQ10 still takes the top position. But the wow factor you get with this IEM is nowhere close to those other two. The atmospheric engagement, the imaging, the bass makes this IEM like a no-brainer to me. Like I would take this over KZs and all blindly. Now coming to the biggest letdown of this IM will be used by beginners for the most part, right? I am expecting the beginners to pair it with a normal dongle DAC like this one, Abigail Pro, and not like the Dita or the Mundop Drone Pro, because they cost like $300 and $60 respectively. So these will be used by beginners who use Apple dongle, Abigail Pro, and stuff like that. And with those dongles, these doesn't sound so good. You can get the bass and all, but the refinement is not there. I would highly recommend a very good DAC amp with this IEM. A very powerful DAC amp. Any DAC can out-resolve this. So DAC is not the main problem here, but the amplification you need with this IEM is good enough to say the least. It can be played through a phone's 3.5mm headphone jack or something like that. Don't forget to apply for the giveaway. You just have to subscribe and leave a comment why you need this IEM for your use case, and I will pick winners and I will declare the winners in community section. And bye.